Top of the day to you guys out there. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are and when I'm able to upload this video. Where this is INI-TV, we are global and social commentator. All we do here is preach good governance. All we do here is preach good governance. And all we do here is preach good governance. We believe that the only way Africa will be able to stand shoulder to shoulder, head to head with the rest of the world is when we have good governance. If Africa have good governance, I bet you 30 years is too small for we to meet the world standard. And by 45 years, we will be rubbing shoulders with the likes of China, America, Russia, Germany, and all the rest. This I know. But the problem is, the 54 countries in Africa, none of them, I repeat, the 54 countries in Africa, none of them have found the right path to greatness, except one. And today, we are going to make the video because of that one country that is beginning. That country has found its path. I thank God, the president, or do I say, Captain Ibrahim Traore, is doing a wonderful thing in Burkina Faso. Do you know that he is only that country for the past 2 years have evolved? That now it's the best economy in Africa is attributed to Burkina Faso. And thanks to our Captain Ibrahim Traore. I refuse to call him president because Captain Ibrahim Traore has refused to receive the salary of a president. He told the Burkinans that he is the captain and he is satisfied with the salary of a captain. He does not receive the presidential packages. No. He just okay with 3 convoy. And that's all Toyota Hilux. He went to the summit, the Russian summit that was held some few years back, with a military uniform. And everybody respect him. You see, I just want to give a brief history about Captain Ibrahim Traore. You know, in September 2022, that's about 3 years ago, that year witnessed 2 coups in Burkina Faso. The first man was by a lieutenant colonel called Damiba. Lieutenant Colonel Henry Paul Damiba. He came in to fight insurgency that have evolved, that have covered the country during the tenure of Caporal. You see, but he, as a military man, was not able to turn the country around. We were told that Captain Ibrahim Traore was even under Damiba. It was even Damiba that promoted him to that rank of a captain because he was a brilliant soldier. After waiting for about 6 months, nothing has changed. He was part of the Damiba team, but he was not satisfied that nothing has changed. 7 months, nothing has changed. That was when he came in. 8 months, nothing has changed. And a lot of people will tell you that he came in through a coup. But I believe that when the whole country embraces a coup, when a whole country come out and begin to cheer you as a military coup plotter, then you will know it's beyond just a coup. It was a revolution. It was a revolution. And that was how Ibrahim Traore came to the office as the president of Burkina Faso. And since then, he was against the France. He is anti-France because he believed that France have made the country because of the way they have been making the country. France and America have perpetually made the country poor. So he did not waste time in asking the French and Americans to go. Do you know that he has been there for about 3 years? Do you know that there have been 18 coups against him? Assassination attempt to remove him. Allegedly, I believe that those coups must have been sponsored by his enemies. And who are his enemies? America and France. You see, France came out openly to instigate the NATO against Burkina Faso. That was when Traore formed alliance with Niger and Chad. And he asked the Americans to move their military base from Burkina Faso. To Americans, that is a big blow. A country asking them to remove their military base. You know, America has always used that as a yardstick. They tell you, we will protect you, just let us come in. And French, the France is so angry because they have a lot of industries, companies that was mining the gold and the mineral resources that the country has. And peanuts were given to the indigenous owner of the land. So that was why Ibrahim Traore asked the French to go. That we are independent. We are a sovereign nation. We want to try as much as possible to stand on our feet without depending on your peanuts. And for the past 3 years, he has been doing a wonderful job. The economy of Burkina Faso, we've read, is the fastest growing in Africa. He has promised by 2029, all Burkina Faso will have a roof above their head. By 2029, all Burkina will have a food on their table. Food on their table. And that by 2029, all Burkina Faso will be financially better off than what they are now. And he's doing it. He's doing it, and the world is impressed. IMF called him and told him, we want to borrow you loan for a very cheap interest. He told them, thank you. I don't want your loan. We will survive because I believe we can survive. Do you know that even President Trump, so impressed with his story, so impressed with his life, so impressed with what that guy is doing in Burkina Faso, invited him to attend his inauguration, his swearing in. And you know what he told Trump? He said, thank you, sir. But I am so busy trying to fix a country and trying to make the Burkina Faso a better place. He has no time. That was the answer he gave. Sorry. Do you know that a lot of people want to be part of his, it's the success that he has achieved in Burkina Faso? A lot of people want to be part of it. That the Saudi king called him and said, don't forget, he's a Muslim, a very good Muslim. The Saudi king told him, because of what you are doing, we want to contribute. We want to build 200 mosques in the whole of Burkina Faso. And you know what he told the king? Thank you, sir. Right now, what the country needs most is schools and hospitals. He has told the world that every government has the responsibility to produce or to provide hospital for its citizens, education for its citizens, peace, because he has been able to subdue the insurgency that has brought them in. He has been able to push them off the Burkina Faso land. He has been able to unite the people together. How? This is a country that is made up of Christians and Muslims. He promulgated a law, and which that law says, if you are a Muslim and you killed a Christian, you will go to life imprisonment. If you are a Christian and you kill a Muslim, you will go to life imprisonment. And now everybody, whether you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, they now know that the president will frown if any action taken against particular people, particular sects, based on tribe or based on religion. This is a man who sees all Burkina Fasos, the Burkinabas, like one big family. He does not segregate the tribes. He does not believe in tribalism. He believes that all hands must be on deck. And that is why we are dedicating this video to him. A lot of people say he is an incarnate of Thomas Sankara. But the truth is, Thomas Sankara must not have lived long, but he planted a seed. And that is why we are also saying that Peter Obi is planting a seed. A lot of Peter Obi will spring up. It's just that Nigeria is so big. And Nigeria is so... The evil among us are so many that anytime a Peter Obi is coming out, he's being crushed on the board. But my prayer is that one day we'll have many Peter Obis. So many that they cannot kill all of them. They cannot stop all of them. You know, that is why we are making this video. To let Nigerians know that there's still hope. There's still hope in that country. I believe there's still hope in that country. If Burkina Faso can have a turnaround, he has been tried to be assassinated 18 times. You know why they could not? Because the people are happy with him. Because the people believe that he has come to carry the country to a greater heights. And that is all we also believe. That Peter Obi might not. It's my prayer that one day he becomes the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But if it happens that he cannot be, or is not allowed to be the president, he's thinking. I assure you, a lot of his Nigerians have opened their eyes and they have seen that the only way Nigeria will progress is the Peter Obi way, is the Peter Obi policies, is the Peter Obi way of doing things. We don't know what 2027 will bring in terms of the election that will be coming up that year. But we believe that change is coming soon. Change is coming soon. There is an adage that says that if you did not allow natural changes come, then changes will come forcefully. And that is why we hear people talk about revolution. That one day, because what we have in Nigeria now is that all facets of the economy is corrupt. All arms of government is corrupt. There's nothing working in Nigeria. Nigeria have gone to the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the ladder. That he has no more. There's no more space to go down. The only thing left for Nigeria now is to go up, whether by hook or by crook. So we are of the hope that one day Nigeria will find the right path, just as the Burkinabés are so happy with Captain Ibrahim Traore. This is a man who refused to collect the salary of a president. Is that not the Peter Obi's policy, Peter Obi's style of government that he preached about? He has not borrowed no money from the World Banks, the IMF, or whatever it is. He has been able to sustain the country with the internal revenue. Is that not Peter Obi's method? He has believed that Christians and Muslims should walk hand in hand. Is that not Peter Obi's teaching? He has also said that the gold in the land should be mined by the indigenous people. Peter Obi have said it over and over again. Every state, not only Nigeria alone, producing its own resources, but each state should be able to feed himself. That is Peter Obi's policies. And it's gladdened my heart to see him last week in the Obi Kubana's birthday. He was there, seated. He didn't say much, but he was there. We all know that he does not believe in a lavish lifestyle. He was there. And that gingered me to know that he's still among the people. And by the grace of God, he will still come out 2027 to contest. And we hope at that time that if he won and he's not been given the mandate, that is when the revolution that a lot of people have been preaching about will start. So the revolution for Nigeria is inevitable. It will happen. When? I don't know. But it will happen. Well, if you're the first time you're coming across this channel, this is INITV. We are global and social commentators. We'll ask you to please subscribe. subscribe is concerned. And if you are returning subscribers, we'll say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. As it is the culture in this channel. We'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say, truth, ciao, adios, over, hasta la vista.